Welcome everybody, I'm Burner. This is The Walking Dead Road to Survival, and I just wanted to do a quick recap of the little flash raid tournament that we had. I did decide to sort of make a push for it since I had the day off, but you can see the results here. Came up short, ended up in second. I put a good amount of time into it, but kind of hit my wall and needed to take a nap. And when I went to sleep, you can see the dude here that ended up taking first. Me and the guy in third actually were sort of leading the pack. We probably had like double the dude's points. I took a nap and then I woke up and he'd made a hard charge and kind of passed me up. Went all the way into first. Woke up into third and kind of just ran it out the rest of the way, sort of playing catch up, and just wanting to make sure that I locked up third, or sorry, that I locked up second because I didn't want to fall into third and end up with another Brianna. I did manage to pull this cane here. Not going to help my primary team as much as that Tyrese would have, but you know, got to give credit where credit is due. The dude made a good time, pushed his way through. Yeah, I mean he can raid pretty quick. I'm not sure what his main team is as far as offensive raids, but man, he was making up time really quick. I actually had one of my faction members sort of warn me because when the tournament started yesterday evening, just after midnight, they let me know, said, he's got a decent amount of resources and he raids pretty quick. And sure enough, he did. Tried to just keep plugging away and building a big enough cushion. But once I needed that nap, that was all the time it took. And I was playing catch up after then. So congratulations to the dude. But let's go check out this cane. As usual, I tell you guys, never be upset about any 5-star. I definitely won't with this quality one. We did our talk through yesterday. Kane is a pretty quality 5. Couple points against him with being alert, of course, and that sort of not being my primary team. But it is. Are you kidding me? It's not gonna let me click on this inbox. What is going on here? What's another way I can get in there? It's got to be a back door. Missions won't do it. Menu. Can't go through there. Well, what the heck? Tell you what, guys. Might bounce out and trick it like I did yesterday. We do have a couple watchers. Don't go anywhere. Just going to pause it real quick. We'll trick it into letting me open this up, and we'll make a good day out of it. Well, if there's anything I pride myself in, it is problem solving. So here we are in the inbox. Let's go ahead and punch it up. And you can see pulling this cane. We'll take a quick little recap of this adrenaline rush. Recharge of 56, a little bit of a negative there, but he deals 300 to 1 and all adjacent, and gives a little 35% HP regain and recovery from attack and defense penalties. So he is quality range support. As I've mentioned, I just not range centric at the moment, but I'm going to give it a little bit of look because I do have some quality characters. Obviously have some Andreas. My biggest downside is I don't have any good ranged shields that I can kind of run with, and that's been one of the biggest parts of me focusing more on melee because I do have Shield Lee, and that just gives me a lot more strength with not only my raid teams but also setting up defense. So I've put so much extra attention and resources into getting my melee characters leveled up and sort of learning how to work them together. And I've sort of been slacking on my range, but Kane's quality enough that I think we'll try playing with him a little bit. Hopefully, I saw when I just signed in that we do have a level up going already. So maybe I'll try to get him boosted and in the mix so that maybe later on in the week we can do some raids and randomness and kind of piece him into some teams and see what we can piece together. But there you have it, guys. Sometimes when you make a run, especially if you're making a run at first, it's going to be the most competitive. So when you're free to play, I preach it all the time. Have healthy expectations. You're not going to be the only one that wants a first place tune. It's just not going to happen. So even if you saved up resources and you make a run at it, it's going to be a challenge. It's going to be tough. And as I mentioned earlier, a lot of respect to the dude. He pulled off a good sweep through, and he was dominating there at the end. It was a lot further than the score suggested, because he definitely held up off the gas there, probably in the last hour and a half, 2 hours, if not more, while I closed the gap. But congratulations to him. I'm not upset about this cane. I just wish, I would have had that Tyrese, because I know specifically how I would have used him. This cane is just gonna, it'll take a little bit of time. We'll get to learn him and see if we can't pull out a quality team in the meantime. As for you guys, go ahead, comment below. Let me know how things went over on your side and your regions. If you made a run at a top 7 finish, or if you have been kind of plotting and waiting for a 1 or a 2. Let me know what your results were like. Let me know how competitive your region was. As always, if you guys enjoy, please like. And if you're new and you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe. I'll catch you guys soon.